It's time for week 6 of the Treasures of Ruin DPP Pokemon Draft League. My opponent has a really scary team led by Starmie, with a powerful defensive core of Skarmory plus Hippowdon, with Mismagius to spin block, Celebi to be a defensive wall or sweeper, a Lantern to take on my Zapdos, an underrated Toxicroak, and Sudowoodo. So this week we're leading off with Expert Belt Purugly since it hits everything outside of Skarmory plus Hippowdon really hard. Return, Shadow Claw, and U-Turn hit everything else, and Sucker Punch allows me to deal with Starmie. It also gives me a much needed Ghost immunity to Mismagius. Next up we have Expert Belt Shaman, with Energy Ball and Hidden Power Fire to deal with the majority of the team. Ominous Wind gives me a nice super effective move versus Mismagius that can potentially boost, and Earth Power allows me to deal with Toxicroak. Kingdra's Hydro Pumps plus Draco Meteors are very strong in this game, even with Lantern being a Pokemon because they are boosted by Dragon Fang. I also have Dragon Pulse for a more accurate move, and Signal Beam to deal with Celebi. Life Orb Drifloon is pretty strong here since Shadow Ball plus Thunderbolt hit the entire team for big damage, and I have Explosion to nuke both Lantern and Hippowdon, with Sucker Punch to help me deal with Mismagius. My Fortress sets up Stealth Rock for the team while Rapid Spinning in front of Skarmory. I have Gyro Ball with almost max attack to help me deal with Mismagius, and Bug Bite lets me two-shot Celebi and Starmie. My last Pokemon offensive Zapdos is a big threat, even with my opponent having Lantern since I do have Hidden Power Ground to 3 KO. I also have Signal Beam to deal with Celebi, Thunderbolt to deal with Starmie, and of course Roost for longevity. So that's my team for this week of the DPP Pokemon Draft League. Big shout out to Chris Reed for all the help this week, and as well as Flash Play for the awesome editing. I've held you up long enough, so let's get right into the battle. Back with the next week of DPP. This mon's annoying. I'm going to U-turn with my Purugly. If there's Scarf Wisp, so be it. Hidden Power Fighting won't kill me though. YouTube. And I want to U-turn out because they have potentially Skarmory. This could be Sash Lead, to be honest, but they have Skarmory. They have Hippowdon that can all come in. Honestly, this mon's not very terrible to come in on me as well. Like, my Purugly is pretty strong. I just feel like Scarf Mismagius isn't like Shadow Claw does a lot, right? But it doesn't do enough. Whereas I can U-turn and try and get the chip I need to attempt to beat it down later with a Shadow Claw. Like if it does 16 and 19, potentially these two can KO, especially if I get a higher roll on it. And if Sand ends up going up, this is really good too. Expert Belt Purugly is just really strong in this game too. Okay, so they end up going Hippo, which is really good for me because I can just take the offensive right now. Actually, I want to get up Rocks. Considering this doesn't really come in on Starmie or anything too, I don't care if this is Fire Fang, I'm really defensive, and I can spin as well. We want Rocks up because I want to make sure that I can hit Mismagius. Their team is more of a Sand Stall of sorts. Actually looks more like a mixture of Gen 5 and 4, because Celebi was something that you could use. I guess Celebi is more likely for Gen 4 if you're playing anything. Yeah, Starmie comes right out. Are you going to be leftovers? You are not. Pump is going to hurt. Does Pump kill me in one hit? Surf definitely doesn't. Which means... What about Pump? I'll just look at this real quick, because this is a tournament game. I should play it, like, smart. Starmie. 2v2. Yeah, I live Hydro Pump, unless there's specs. It looks like Life Orb also has a roll to kill me. My Bug Bite is strong, though. I'm just going to go for it. They Hidden Power Fire, revealing they do have it. They crit me, which doesn't really matter. I assume they're Extra Belt. I assume that would be Extra Belt. Okay, we can bring out Shaman now. At least get up Rocks. If he wants to spin, that's okay too. Energy Ball does smoke this guy. And this is mainly because I don't want to get stalled out of Seed Flares, which is why I'm Energy Ball. But Energy Ball does smoke Starmie, so I'm not too worried about that. Also, Starmie is in range, I believe, of Sucker Punch now. If it's most likely offensive, right? So, like, Purugly Sucker Punch. Nah, you're offensive as hell. That does a good chunk. It might even be they might even Ice Beam trade into me, or try and go for that, or anything like that, to be honest. I'm assuming they do have Celebi, like I said, in the back. I assume they also have... We know about Hippo. Hippo doesn't have an item, so that's interesting. Because Helmet doesn't exist in Generation 4. It would be really broken. There's Skarm coming right out. Energy Ball did 8. Which means that this is Special Defensive Skarm. Good to note. Brave Bird doesn't kill me. I'm kind of going for the Kingdra. Kill every Mon in game, so I think I Hidden Power Fire. Hidden Power Fire on Spit F Skarm. I'm tired of this fake calc. It's 100% Spit F Skarmory, right? So it's Special Defensive. Hidden Power Fire does 40 to 48. With rocks, that looks like a 2-shot, so I'm going to go for it. And if they Brave Bird into me, it won't kill. It'll do a lot, but it won't kill. And I can always explode on Hippo / deal with it via Kingdra. I think Kingdra goes stupid. I also have, again, double Sucker Punch, so I'll be okay in a Starmie. Worst case scenario. So we're going to Hidden Power Fire here. As they get up a spike. And in terms of their switch-ins, they don't really have much that wants to come in. So this next one is a guaranteed, well, not guaranteed, but this next one can kill. Potentially. I don't mind Spike. I don't mind Celebi. I think they're very, very, very weak to my Purugly soon. If Skarmory goes down, so I would love for them to give me Skarmory. And if they want to go like Starmie, for instance, I'm actually going to go Purugly on that. Calculate their specs because I'm thick fat. And then potentially either Sucker Punch or go from there. But yeah, Hidden Power Fire doing 49 isn't possible, so it's not max SPDF. So it has some defensive EVs. Okay, so them giving me Skarmory is amazing. So their only other switch-in to Purugly is going to be Hippo. This is a tough mon for them to crack, in my opinion. Just getting all this damage off is real nice. This might be Lum. This could be offensive Hippo. Hippo's also the only thing stopping Zapdos, I'd say. Shadow Ball from Mismagius is a little annoying, but we want to get a little bit of chip on it. That way we can Shadow Claw it back with Purugly. And we'll also be able to tell by Sandstorm if it's Scarf or not. Again, Starmie doesn't kill me, even if it's Specs Ice Beam. And I'm okay with the double down because then Purugly's faster than everything left on their team. And me being expert belt means I do a lot of damage. Sorry for being low. It's a little late. I'm trying to be considerate. I don't know why I sound real mean with that, but... Alright, so Mismagius comes out. My Shadow Claw from my best friend Purugly. Mismagius does 77 and 92. I'm going to switch into my best friend Purugly right here. Let's see if they Will-O-Wisp. They Hidden Power Fire, and they're not Scarf, which is nice. Hidden Power Fire does 19. I can figure out information from here, man. This is a tournament, right? So we want to figure it out. Does 19, which means your max special attack. Shadow Claw has a good shot of killing with my expert belt. Do I want to go for it though? Sucker Punch does kill though. At worst, they Will-O-Wisp, right? I think I want to play a little bit more offensive and just keep U-turning because then I can bring out my Kingdra and click Pump and kind of get a kill. So I'm going to do that right here. I don't want them bringing out Hippo for free. And also, I want to guarantee that this thing dies to Shadow Claw. Exactly. So there's Hippo. So this should give me my Kingdra right out. I get a nasty crit, which actually does matter. Do I want to go Kingdra? Actually, I should keep Kingdra healthy. I should definitely keep Kingdra healthy. I should 100% keep Kingdra healthy. So I go you. 100%. Because if they go Mismagius, this is really nice. And if they go back out into... That crit on Hippo is real nice. But we're going to keep Kingdra healthy because it can always live a hit from Starmie in a pinch. And we're also keeping our double Sucker Punches at bay. Low key, based on that, they're fully Fizz Def. I probably could have went out to Drift Blim. Yeah, I'm about to say, maybe Shadow Ball kill after the... close. Anyway, we go right for Energy Ball. Mismagius most likely comes out. But then we have successfully put it in range of Purugly. Again, we're going for the Purugly endgame. We're definitely going for that Purugly endgame. If they give me Hippo, they're opening up Purugly so much. I know they're thinking they can get the chip for Starmie, though. I feel like they can't give me this. They could have Lantern in the back, too, which I can explode on. I have Hidden Power Ground as well to 2-shot. 2-shot's very loose. I also have Ominous Wind, which is very funny. I wonder if when they go Mismagius, they double. Fearing the Ominous Wind. Because I'm pretty sure one of these is Celebi, and I think the other one would be like Lantern. Or Toxicroak. I think both of those are pretty decent. There's Mismagius. Does 40. I'm actually faster than them. That's crazy. I didn't realize I was faster than them. This could be cussed up than Destiny Bond, but I am faster according to this calc, or according to Sandstorm damage. So I can go for another Energy Ball here and ideally get rid of Mismagius. Nice. I'll take it. I'll definitely take it. I didn't expect them to run Modest. So maybe I still feel like it was... Yeah. Okay, so they weren't cussed up. Nice. A little bit of a tough mon to put a cuss step on, I guess, because it's usually naturally faster than Shaman, so you wouldn't have to care too much about it. Starmie comes out and is putting himself in range of Sucker Punch. PURUGLY, Starmie. We're definitely thinking offensive. We're definitely closer to specs, I think, if anything else. Sucker does 67 and 79. Man, that 80 base power Sucker Punch is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, man. 80 base power Sucker Punch is so beautiful. And PURUGLY actually means you have to run almost max speed on Starmie. So you have to run, you would have, let's see this. Yeah, you don't have that much HP investment. Celebi comes out. How much Ominous want to do to Celebi? I don't think we can lose to Nasty Plot. Fire Fire is better though because it's stronger. Yeah, they go for their own. We can go U now and knock them out with U-turn. PURUGLY doing its job, man. And then we can bring out my Drifblim. If they go Hippo, I U-turn into Shadow Ball and I KO Hippo. Oh my god, and PURUGLY might actually clean up. And it's still out of Cuss Tap range if it was Cuss Tap. It's kind of hard to ring Cuss Tap when you have Sand, in my opinion, too. So we're looking... PURUGLY might just get a kill here. Or, again, if they go Hippo, we get the damage we need for Life Orb Shadow Ball to KO them. And they might just go for Roar or Whirlwind. So we're in a good spot. Let's see. So it's actually max special defense Hippo. Which means my Life Orb Shadow Ball still KOs from this range. Because it's 40 minimum. I thought it was fizzed up, but... My Life Orb Shadow Ball does KO. You would think they would overprep for, a faster version. So I think that Drifblim just looks really good here. And they're probably thinking, oh man, we could take this because I'm max special defense. But because of the crit earlier from the first U-turn and this one, oof, Drifblim Brody about to pick up a kill offensively, man. Drifblim is Brody, right? Is Drifblim not Brody? Oh my god, I gotta check. Hold up. Drifblim might not be Brody. Hold up. Okay, Drifblim is Brody, confirmed. I think they're gonna try and Whirlwind here because, I mean, look at this Mon and look at their team. Yeah. What? Oh, I'm so dumb. I didn't put HP EVs on it. Oh, I'm so bad for that. I'm so bad for that. I forgot to put HP EVs. Wow, I'm really bad for that. I mean, special defense EVs. I would have just went Kingdra then. Oh, well. Do they have anything that could take a Shadow Ball? Maybe they'll save this as a sack. I die anyway to Life Orb plus Sand, so I'm going to explode just in case they randomly... They have a Cuss Tap Berry and go for Slack Off. Oh, this worked out so good for me. Wow, that worked out amazing for me. Okay. So we can just bring out Zapdos now. Because if Starmie comes out, we get the chip we need on it to KO with Sucker Punch. I assume the last Mon's Lantern. That worked out so well for me. Okay, that's fine. As long as I kill that Mon, we're good. Right? As long as we kill that Mon, we're good. How much does Sucker do to Starmie? If you're running Hidden Power Fire, you're super offensive. PURUGLY. 67 and 79. And you would have, what? How many EVs is this? It's not that much, right? It's 355. And then they put you at 24. 65 to 77%. And there is the Lantern, which we did expect. We can go U. Hidden Power Ground for the chip for PURUGLY. They do nothing there. They had a Citrus Berry. Ooh. Gonna Roost once just in case they go Starmie. We're faster than Celebi as well because we were 377 speed on the Shaman, so this should be good. We want to stay out of range of Starmie if we can help it. Also, doing 33 is really good. Again, PURUGLY's looking nice. And I think Kingdra wins the game. Provided Starmie doesn't luck it too much. Right, because it'll be at 72. We do 65 to 77. So we need a Sand Roll to deal with you. Roosting is always scary because obviously you could have some like pressure and things like that could happen as well. But Hidden Power Ground is really... Shout out to Chris Reed, man. Hidden Power Ground is really good here. Goes for Discharge here to paralyze me, which was the play. And then which was definitely the play, but we can go for more hidden powers, which will put it in range of the next hit. They do have rest. Is it rest talk? I think I 3-shot you with... Is it sleep talk discharge? Yo, I always get frozen, man. I can't help it. I can't help but get frozen. Like, legit, always. That's funny, though. Okay, they probably knocked me out with the third ice beam. I feel like I always get frozen on Zapdos. Swole, why? What is with you and getting frozen, bro? I did 28 on that next one, which means they're probably max special defense on this guy. Special defense, right? To do 28, that's disgustingly low damage. Rest talk. You're literally max. Which means that how much does PURUGLY do to you with return? 41 to 49. Okay, I just got to keep him decently low. Come on. Don't do this to me, man. That's so whack. Come on, man. Bro never wants to thaw. I just need you to thaw. Why did the second ice beam freeze me? Alright, they get the next ice beam. Gonna attempt to roost if we can, I guess. If we can. U-turn to that. Oh, so they sleep talk. It was the wrong play. Am I gonna be frozen again? I'm just gonna hit in power ground. I need the chip. Okay, we go PURUGLY here. We got a U-turn plus sand. Into Kingdra to try and win the game with Sucker Punch. That's so sad. Oh well, that's Mons. Okay, so we get the U-turn off. Let's see if Kingdra comes in and gets paralyzed by discharge. It does not. Cool. Let's see how much Kingdra does to this guy. I literally have to Draco, which does kill guaranteed. Draco does kill guaranteed, so I'm gonna go for it. Let's see what happens. Hope you land, buddy. You want to drop a Draco right on him, right, Kingdra? Just for me. Okay, we do manage to land Draco. Perfect. So we're close. It depends on Starmie. It really depends on Starmie. Because Starmie's going to come out. I don't think Psychic even kills it. If they go Celebi first, that's better for me because I kill it with Signal Beam. Even with 144 special attack, I should kill Celebi. I mean, it's 4 times weak. But I think I'll be faster than Celebi as well. If they go Starmie, it's kind of the same thing. I get the chip on them. Probably Draco again if they do. Maybe they fear... Well, they can't fear Scarf. They could fear Marta Scarf, actually. Marta Scarf could be a thing. So they might not want to go out to Starmie? Question mark. I'm glad I put Sucker Punch at least at the end. What do we say how much HP this guy would have? I'm really glad I put Sucker Punch at the end. Like I said, it would have 355, so it would have 356. It would be 252 here. I want to signal a bit to pick their moves. But I have 24. 65 to 77. Okay, they go that first. I don't know if you're faster than me. I'm kind of hoping you're not. I am 295. Max speed, timid. They do outspeed me there. Gonna be able to go for U-turn here. And then we're kind of just going for a roll versus Starmie. That's it. I think we lose, guys. I think that Zapdos would have beaten Lantern 1v1. I need an absolute max roll here. Or like a not bulky one to win. I think we lose, guys. Yeah, GG. Needed my Zap to not be frozen for 50 turns. Yeah, I was out because I literally beat it because it rests. I do 28. It has no leftovers. I do 28. I do 28, and then it forces a kill from there as well. Not your fault. GG's. So yeah, I also, they were the 24 HP EVs, which is why I got Min into that. But it is what it is. Thank you everybody for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.